Can I get a yes or maybe even your favorite emoji in the comments below if you are absolutely frustrated with how to grow your following on social media today? If you feel like you're doing all the things they tell you to do and you're posting and you're engaging and yet you're still not growing your social media following, let me know. Or maybe you are somebody that looks at social media like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and you aren't even on it yet. In fact, it is so overwhelming to you, you don't even know what your first step should be, so you just don't do it. Is that you? I'm going to tell you, there are way too many social media apps today, and it is incredibly hard for someone even like me who has an assistant and has people on my team to help me with it. So if you're a team of one, I 1,000,000% understand you right now. So I want to maybe help you out a bit and walk you through what's working right now on social media to grow your following, what you can do as your first step to ease that overwhelm a little bit, plus something that I've been doing for myself and I do for my clients that literally changes the game when it comes to social media. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Trina if you are brand new here, and on this channel, I help you plan, organize, and create video content, specifically YouTube content, that helps you drive more traffic to your business. If that sounds right up your alley and something you need to learn more about or you're interested in, make sure you hit subscribe right now and you hit that bell to turn the notifications on so you don't ever miss a single video from me. The first thing that I'd like to do in every single video is personally thank one of you, because honestly, without you subscribing and watching every single week, it'd be very hard to show up here with new content every single week. So mom is the new mood. Congrats on finally starting your YouTube channel. And thank you so much for binging my channel. I really appreciate your support. Now, if you want to have a shout out from me on my next video, go ahead, take a selfie of yourself right now, tag me over on Instagram, or leave a comment below something that you've learned from my channel that has really helped you here on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel and you might just see your name on my next video. And the last thing I like to let you know before we jump in is if you look below this video, there are timestamps. So if there's a specific piece of this video you want to jump to, I've got you covered. The first thing I need to tell you about, if you're really focusing on growing your social media following, is you need to be creating videos for those social platforms. I've mentioned it here before on my channel, but Instagram announced that it's no longer a photo sharing app. So if you aren't doing stories or IGTV or live or even putting videos in your feed posts, it's really going to be hard for you to get any kind of growth on Instagram. Since Facebook owns Instagram, you might as well believe the same is true for over on Facebook. If you think about TikTok, it's 100% video, and the same thing with YouTube. So if you aren't open to figuring out an easy way or a first step for you to start using video on these platforms, it's going to be hard to grow your social media following right now. So here's some advice if you aren't sure what you should be creating or where to start when it comes to creating videos. I would start with Instagram stories. It's really the easiest place to start dipping your toe into creating videos. I highly recommend putting your face on those Instagram stories. Instagram has filters. So if you're a female that has some insecurities about the way you look, or you need to put makeup on before you show up on Instagram, the filters have you covered. So that's a really easy way to get started there. Also, Instagram stories are only 15 minutes long. They disappear in 24 hours. So it's just really a great way to start getting comfortable seeing yourself on video and talking to a camera. Plus, these types of videos allow people to get to know you as a human. Odds are you aren't the only person that does what you do or sells what you sell. And so for you to be able to break out and for people to want to work or buy from you, they need to like you. They need to know you. They need to connect with you. And video does that better than any other medium out there. But if you are ready to make a splash with video and you're ready to go all in with the best type of video content, obviously I'm going to tell you to focus on YouTube videos. The biggest benefit of YouTube videos is its longevity, how long the video actually lasts. You see, a YouTube video on average lives about 20 days, where an Instagram story we said is 24 hours, and Facebook posts are just 6 hours average lifespan. So if you're looking to put some time into great content that can live for weeks, I'm going to walk you through kind of the first steps to getting started on YouTube. Oh, one more added bonus about YouTube is YouTube videos show up on Google. So if you don't think your audience is on YouTube, or you've polled your audience and they say they're not on YouTube, are they on Google? Because your videos can show up there. Here's the short on creating YouTube content. Yes, YouTube is a form of social media. If you look below this video, if you're watching it on YouTube, there is comment sections. This is a place for you to comment, me to comment back, us to engage. Social media, just like Facebook, just like Instagram, just like TikTok. And I've got loads of content that's really gonna help you figure out what kind of videos to create, how to create those videos, how to do all the YouTube stuff. So I will link to some of those best videos for you down in the description box and up here as well. But ideally, you're creating one really good YouTube video every single week. That's it. Just committing to one video. When you are doing that, before you create any type of video content, you've really got to research that topic. You need to determine, are people searching for that on YouTube? Is it a good topic for you? Can you break out against competitors for that video? And again, I've already created a lot of helpful information here on my channel that will help you with that. So again, check out those videos I have in the description box for you. You'll also want to create a video game plan before you pull your camera out too. You may be thinking, what is a video game plan? So it's kind of like a script, but it's a little bit more. And by creating a video game plan, this saves you loads of time. Every time I sit down to shoot these videos, I shoot multiple videos at once. So this is the second to last week in July, and I'm shooting all my content for August. I'm gonna shoot 4 videos, and I have my video game plan over here. So this is gonna save me time when I'm recording these videos right now. And when I was editing my videos, I'm fortunate enough to have a video editor now, but that also saved me time editing videos because with the game plan, I didn't have as much footage to edit because I was so concise and to the point in my videos, so that it saved me time editing as well. Now, if you're interested in seeing kind of what my video game plan looks like and getting my entire system for batching these videos, I do have my prep system for video success available for just $47 right now. So if you want to go grab that for just $47, it will literally tell you how I do this. You'll see my entire step-by-step process for getting videos up on YouTube, and you can literally download the Asana template, the Trello template, and I even have it on Google. So you'll go to trinalittle.com/prep. You can learn all about it. And like I said, get it for just $47 for a limited time. Okay, you got your video game plan. Then the other 3 big things you need to focus on to see growth on YouTube, to be able to reach more people on YouTube, is what I call the YouTube Trifecta. First piece of that trifecta is your title and your thumbnail. You could be using the most professional camera, you could be in a filming studio even, but if nobody clicks on your video because of your title and your thumbnail, nobody's ever going to see your content. So you need to be creating a customized thumbnail, and you need to be creating a clickable title. I'm not talking about keyword stuffing this title just to rank on YouTube. You need to make sure your title is grabbing people's attention, making it like clickbait, but whatever you pitch or whatever you say in that title, you better be delivering on it in the video, because the second piece of the trifecta is your audience retention. YouTube really determines what videos it's going to serve to people if you get them to click on it and if they actually watch your videos. Because if people are leaving your videos in the first 30 seconds, YouTube's algorithm picks that up. That's not a very good video. YouTube makes more money on ads the longer people watch your video. YouTube can get more eyes on their ads if people watch to the end of your video. So that's why it's really important to not necessarily focus on what length your video is, but are you keeping people watching? And then that third piece of that trifecta is your end screen click-through rate, which you might not even think about. But again, remember, YouTube wants to make money. YouTube makes money by people seeing more ads. So if you get people to watch your video to the end, and then you get them to watch another video, they're going to see more ads from YouTube. Thus, YouTube's going to make more money. YouTube's going to push your content to more people. So you really need to think about, are you telling people at the end of the video to go watch another video? Now I get it, you're a business owner, right? What we talk about in my program, Video Strategy Academy, and with my clients is we look for a good ratio of the amount of videos that we send people to our business owners' websites, their offers, their webinars, their freebies, versus amount of videos we send to another YouTube video. But that's the 3 pieces of YouTube that are kind of like the secret to YouTube success. Click-through rate, audience retention, and end screen click-through. Now, circling this back around to growing your social media following, whether it is on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, I'm going to be sharing with you my personal opinions for what I think as the amount of platforms you should be on, and it's a little bit different than everybody else's. But first, I want to talk about the different types of content you need to be creating no matter what platform you show up on, because this is the biggest mistake that I made when I was trying to grow my social media following. Most of the time, business owners, course creators, service providers are showing up on video, Instagram stories, Reels, YouTube, giving educational content. That's what I'm sharing with you right now. And that's what I shared with a lot on Instagram stories and Instagram posts in the beginning. I just shared with you tips, tricks, strategies, how-tos, hacks. But that doesn't necessarily set me apart from everybody else that does what I do. What sets me apart, what will set you apart from all of your competitors, because like I said, odds are you aren't the only person doing what you do, is showing your personality. In 2021, if you don't have a personal brand, it's really hard to break out. While we want to be business owners, while we are building an online business, you are also building a brand persona as well. And so you need to let people get to know more about you. You need to get them to like you. And that's what's going to diversify you from everybody else, because if they like you, if they feel connected with you, then they're going to want to buy from you. That's how you're going to get people to buy from you versus somebody else. And so this is something that was really hard for me to do in the beginning. I didn't want to get so personal, but when I started sharing more about my story, more about how I got started on YouTube, about how I have 2 small kids, how I find the time to record these videos and have kids at home. And that's what makes my connection with you, because you feel like I understand you. You know that I'm not here with a team of like 20 people trying to do this all. And then I'm a mom, which is a totally different aspect to this whole video content creation, especially when it comes to YouTube. There are not many people in the YouTube education space that are even moms. There are a few, and I'm so happy for them, but it is a totally different hurdle that we struggle with as moms to creating video content that other people, other YouTube educators don't understand. And so that's where I make my connection with you, and that's what makes me stand out. So you want to think about how you can create some of this entertainment content. You really need to be balancing the educational content with the entertainment content. And I'm not talking about like vlogging your entire day, but entertaining people with stories, telling them stories about what you believe, why you believe, your passions, your hobbies, because that allows them to find that connection point with you that makes them want to come back for more of you, to watch more of you, and to ultimately become a student, a client, a customer. So let me just talk real quick about these types of content, because like I said, there's educational, there's entertainment, there is informational. So this may be, let's say you're an Instagram expert and Instagram releases a new update or a new feature. You're going to inform your audience about this new thing. You may not have a tutorial on it, that's educational content, but you're going to inform them of things that are happening on Instagram. So it could be, news related content as well. Most business owners, we aren't necessarily falling into that category. It's not a key proponent to your content strategy to grow your social media followers, but it is something to think about, again, if you're an expert in your industry, to keep your followers up to date on any news that's happening in your industry. And then that fourth piece of content is inspirational and motivational. You want people to be inspired by you, because that's how you're going to get them to take action. If you get them to take action, and then you'll get those testimonials. And those testimonials is what's going to start validating you as a business owner, not personally, but to the outside world. Getting those testimonials shows other people that you can do what you promise you do. So that inspirational content, motivational content should also be incorporated in your content plan if you're planning to grow your social media following. Let's talk about this real quick again. You really want to balance that educational content with entertainment content, throwing in a splash of informational content and a splash of inspirational or motivational content. I almost forgot what I was saying. All right, so here's what I teased earlier. How many platforms should you really be on at once? And many people out there will say, focus on just one. But I'm gonna drop a huge secret that I've used to be on multiple platforms at once, that I use for my clients and my agency to really simplify their life on multiple platforms at once, so that you can bring your content to all of these different social media platforms and not be burnt out, overwhelmed, stressed out. Are you ready? My video multiplier formula, or basically a content repurposing plan. Look, it's 1,000,000% impossible, especially if it's just you in your business, to create weekly original Pinterest content, Instagram content, Reels, Stories, IGTVs, YouTube, Facebook, blog posts, LinkedIn. It is not going to happen unless maybe you have like a team of 20 behind you, but I don't even have that. But because I use my video multiplier formula, I'm able to repurpose one core piece of content every single week for multiple platforms. I'm talking 5, 10, even 20 pieces of content from just one content piece. So how this looks. Obviously, you know I love YouTube. You know I preach about YouTube here. My content waterfall, so to speak, that my coach Julie Stowen says, starts with YouTube. YouTube is at the top. I make sure it's optimized and prepared to show up on YouTube, to show up on Google. And as part of my video game plan that I said that I show you how to do in my prep system for video success, when I'm shooting these YouTube videos, like right now, I will shoot this entire YouTube video and then I'll shoot an alternative ending specifically for Instagram TV call to actions. So I can turn this into Instagram TV. I will then shoot specific calls to action for a Facebook video. So I can then post this on Facebook. I will pull clips for Instagram stories, Pinterest stories, and YouTube stories. I will then pull clips again to make a reel that I can use on Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Short. I will take my video game plan and pull the main points that I talked about in this video to make an Instagram carousel post. I will pull quotes that I said in this video to make a quote card for Instagram, Facebook, even Twitter if I wanted to, but I'm not really on Twitter. I can post those on LinkedIn as well. I will take the transcripts of this video to make a blog post, to use it in a newsletter, again, to create a post on LinkedIn. I will create pins. Up to 3 pins and 3 video pins for Pinterest that directs to this video as well. And like I said, we do this for our agency clients and they love it because now they have all this social media content. It's all in video format, which is really what's helping grow social media followers today. And they don't even have to think about it. They did their one really good YouTube video and now they got all these different pieces of social media video assets. Now, if this sounds incredibly magical for you and you want to learn more, I've got 2 things for you to do right now. First, go to the link on your video right now or go to the description box and get my video multiplier roadmap. Inside of this, you will get a dimensions guide that will tell you exactly which video dimensions are perfect for each platform. You can print this out, leave it by your desks for quick reference. It's also going to walk you through how I do this, where I start and then where I end. The second thing that you're going to want to do is go ahead, hit subscribe right now, click the notification button because in next week's video, I'm going to bring you behind the scenes and walk you through what this entire process looks like when I do it. So how I turn these videos into Facebook, how I turn these videos into IGTVs, and I'm going to show you how to save so much time by just doing one thing. If you're excited for this repurposing video, this video multiplier video, make sure you hit subscribe now and turn the notification on so you don't miss it when I post it next week. Sound good? Okay, so if you're ready to start diving into your YouTube game plan and figuring out what videos you should create, watch either one of the videos that are on the screen right now that will help you get started.